Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing another Terrier takeover.
Wait, Quinn, we're doing your project at the Tate Modern.
And it was here that I realized that I had nothing prepared, so I went back up to my room and wrote out my whole script, and then boom, that's how this video was created, even that last joke.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing my video essay for my rhetoric class about the Tate Modern and Krasinki's Untitled movement there. Hi guys, Terrier tip. So I realized that you should take more than one picture for a video essay, so I'm gonna go back. Let's talk about a couple of the boring things before we get into like the real interesting part of the nature, right? So Edward Krasinki is a Polish artist who's best known for his work in the neo-avant-garde Polish works in the 1960s and 70s, but he did have a very prolific career, and a lot of his works in this exact room are from 1968 and 1969, but some have been created from 2000. So if we see the mirrors have been created in 2001. Two of these objects are from 1968, but two of them are 2001. They've all been named Untitled, yet they were all designed separately, and that was a simultaneous piece, as you may intend from having them all be together. So, why is it laid out like this? Why is there blue tape around the room that matches the blue tape on the mirrors and the simplistic items below it? Well, Edward Krasinki and the curators want you to not only consider the art itself, but the environment that's around, and challenging your notions of what you're really seeing and how you're experiencing it. So, let's get started working. I'm changing on how we're going to change our perspective on things. And the Tate Modern has done this quite well. Yet, one of the biggest issues is that Untitled is laid out as if it was one collected piece, and not that they're designed separately or with different intentions of how they focus. So, our more simplistic things, Untitled, which are on the bottom floor, they're meant to describe a simplistic lifestyle. Yet, Untitled, the mirrors that you see, are meant to show ourselves, and not us as a collective entity. For example, I don't see a mirror. What I see is me, and I don't focus on what this means for everyone around me, or what we mean as people, or anything of that nature. I focus on what I mean to me. Yet, because the curators have collected all these together, Untitled, as seen in the mirrors, has lost a lot of its purpose. And so it becomes a struggle. Do we let the curators decide what's best for the art, or does the artist decide? Or better yet, do we get to decide what is supposed to be meant put together, what's meant to be viewed as separately? Because when you look at the two other pieces over here, but also like they're not with these pieces at all. Yes, they have the blue tape like Untitled mirrors and like the wall does, and it follows the same pattern. But you can view these as the two separate pieces they're meant to be. These are a collective. These are framed as such, but are not a collective. I'm dying. So, do we consider art to be the curators? In my opinion, no. The art and what the art needs comes from the relationship between the artist and the viewer. The curators, though they have their PhDs and their understanding, can help the viewer and the artist relationship become stronger and work better But looking at these plaques provided by the curators doesn't help or doesn't change your emotions you have when looking at Untitled by Edward Krasinki. And it doesn't change the emotions or the drive that he had when creating these pieces. It doesn't change how we look at Polish native avant-garde art. It's just there to help us. But if we limit ourselves to only looking at these plaques and up to the layout of this room and how Untitled is set up, and we limit ourselves truly in how we view art. Thank you. Now, before you say, you're welcome. Thanks for a great video, essay Quinn. You can say that already, that's fine. I know it's pretty good so far. But we talked a lot about the curator, the artist, what we mean all together. But really, what do the viewers see when they react to this? Are they looking at themselves? Are they juxtaposing the art and really considering what this has done for the postmodernist movement? Of course not. We came to the museum to look at pretty stuff, and we are pretty. So we look at ourselves in the mirror, we pop up our hair, we take photos together, but we don't really consider anything. And the people who do look at it for more than just a reflection of themselves look at the plaques, and as we talked about, the plaques don't do anything. So, how do we take this room seriously? We don't. It's an environment we put ourselves in to shift our perspective. And Edward Krasinki is all about shifting our focus of art to include our environment around us. So, while we might not have exactly the PhD scholar look at this room and considering what it means to us and what it means to art in general, we have a reaction to it. And having a reaction is all we need to enjoy art and to sustain art in our communities. And that's why people still come to the Tate Modern, people still come to this room. They may not have known about Edward Krasinki before they walked in, and they may not understand the worth of these mirrors, of these sculptures, but they had an emotion, a reaction. They have a photograph now themselves. And as Susan Sontag once said, photographs furnish evidence. They prove that the trip was had, fun was had, memories were made. So, we need to consider that life isn't wholly about appreciating art, but appreciating our lives. And that was because art has done for us. So, because this exhibit challenges our notions of what is art, how should art be carried together, how we should experience art, all of these questions and all these reflections are the same as the reflective surfaces we see in Edward Krasinski's Untitled Mirrors edition. The rhetoric of this exhibit shows the multifaceted points of not only art, but the structure of the Tate Modern Museum as a whole. An experience like no other for a time and an era of art like no other. Thank you.